Oh, there you are, YouTube, and happy Halloween! It's Halloween! We're finally there. What are we gonna watch on October 31st? Halloween Day.
Manhunter.
Manhunter.
Never seen it.
We did awesome.
Love Silence of the Lambs, but never seen that.
Yeah, this is a first time watch for both of us.
We did them all.
We did it! Every single one. Way to go, guys. Before we get to the movie, we are going to... What are we about to do?
Trick or treat.
Yeah! Happy Halloween.
You open it up.
Are you ready to hit the road?
Yes.
Yeah? Get to knocking on some doors? Are you ready to knock on some doors, Sky Puppy?
Yeah.
Get some candy? Say trick or treat.
Ready to get some candy.
That is right.
Don't run in the mud.
Okay, Nelly, come on.
What'd you get?
You got some?
Oh, wow. Awesome. Did you get some candy too? All right. She is a dart.
Okay, now go ahead.
Go ahead, Nellie.
No, she did already.
Awesome. Ooh, some good chocolate ones.
Now, come on.
Good job.
Oh, Twix.
Awesome.
Again?
Oh, cool.
Retired. Yeah, I was there 15 years.
Oh my gosh.
So long, it's like, I can't keep track. I was thinking about going down there for dinner.
Got my master. Oh, wow. Hey, show me that one again.
Is that what you wanted, honey? Okay. That's a big chocolate bar.
Yeah. That was full size?
Can I have smiles?
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
And then we should probably wait for Mommy.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll talk that's like so.
Okay, girls. Yeah, go use the sidewalk. No, sidewalk. Oops, sorry. No, you're good.
There's a hand and a foot.
What'd you get, sweetie?
I liked your dance now.
Yeah, you're dancing really well.
Mom.
Mommy's over this way.
No, I can see it right
blocking the spooky decoration.
Where's Janie?
Ooh, someone threw up over here. I smell it.
Oh, and Aubrey.
I think you got a pretty big haul. Look at that. We got some full sizers in there.
Now, come take your shoes off.
You are exhausted.
Okay. There you go.
You want your costume off? Okay. Nona, you had a pretty big haul too. Lots of full-size candy bars. Hey, what'd you pick out? Oh, you got a Twix and a Smarties. Is she not interested in eating right now?
What?
She didn't want one?
She had one?
Oh, you already had it?
Yeah.
Wow, fast eater. Back home, they're taking a look at their haul. All sorts of candy. You haven't even dumped your bucket yet, have you?
And also my Paw Patrol.
No, we're working on this right now, okay?
Yummy. Did you kids have fun trick-or-treating today? Yeah? Now you're watching some cooking show. This is what my mom was watching while she was handing out candy while we were out. Huh? Okay, we'll change it. Did you have fun? Yeah.
Now I'm hanging upside down.
Yeah. And now it's time for bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are playing Halloween cookies.
Oh. Okay, the kids are in bed, and now we're gonna watch Manhunter. So this is like based off the book Red Dragon. We've seen the movie Red Dragon with like, who's in that? Ray Fiennes and other people. But we haven't seen this, so this is gonna be a first time watch for both of us. We're both really excited to see it. We both love Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, curious to know how this is gonna go. So I'm here with resident Red Dragon expert, my wife, who's read the book Red Dragon, seen the movie Red Dragon. I've never read the book, but I have seen the movie, but for some reason it's not like a movie that sticks very well in my head. This is both of our first time watching Manhunter, which is based off of Red Dragon, and I'm just curious to ask my wife some of the differences, similarities that she noticed between the three items: the book, the movie, and the movie. So, what did... Actually, out of the...
Ask me some specific questions.
Well, out of the three, I guess, how did you feel about this one, like when comparing it to the movie and the book?
I mean, it was fine, but not, like, of the three, I think it's the worst.
The worst of the three?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And, so this is what I'm trying to remember. So, in Red Dragon, I feel like we got quite a bit of Hannibal Lecter. In this, I felt like we got barely any. But Silence of the Lambs movie had not come out yet. This is like the first of the Hannibal Lecter movies that were made. And then Silence of the Lambs comes out. Anthony Hopkins wins an Oscar, so therefore he becomes like, you know, hot stuff in this franchise. So then in Red Dragon they're going to use him more. Because what did we see Hannibal? 3 times? Yeah. 2-3 times in it? And is that right? In the Red Dragon movie, Hannibal Lecter's... to me, he seems to have a stronger presence.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Okay, because we're also getting flashbacks with him, but we're not getting them in this movie.
There's just a flashback. It was not even
To
a
the
flashback.
the stabbing, like when he stabs Edward Norton.
Yeah, it's not really a flashback. That's just how the movie opens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was how it opened? Okay.
Mhm.
See, that movie just does not stick with me. Okay. But yeah, we didn't get that in this one. It just gets discussed, gets talked about.
Yeah.
And Brian
I-
Cox, I don't think I said this, Brian Cox plays Hannibal Lecter in this one, and they spell Lecter differently in Manhunter than they do, I'm guessing, in the book
Yeah.
and in the movies, other movies.
Yeah.
Okay. So Noonan,
Mhm.
he plays the Red Dragon.
Mhm.
What's his name?
Francis Dollarhide.
Francis Dollarhide, and Ray Fiennes plays him in Red Dragon. I know you like Noonan because of his work on the X-Files.
Mhm.
How'd you think he did here? Who do you prefer?
Ray Fiennes.
Ray Fiennes. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was going to be an X-Files bias or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
I don't-
Yeah,
I don't know.
I agree. I think that it's weird because like Michael Mann made this movie. Michael Mann's made amazing films, and Brett Ratner made Red Dragon.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'd much rather watch the Brett Ratner version, even though it's like, has that Brett Ratner gloss on it. His movies just don't feel serious to me. But I'd rather watch that one again than this one. This one, I don't know, it just felt bland. The main actor, like the Edward Norton character in this one, can't remember the actor's name. Do you remember?
Nope.
Anyway, he just it seemed like he was in a different movie than everybody else.
Yeah.
Like he felt like he was in some sort of like noir film where he has to
Just trying a little too hard.
trying too hard in his acting. He just felt like grumpy. That's not the right word. What's another word for grumpy? Agitated. Just like everything he said, everything he was looking for while being a detective, he just was like saying it out loud, which I guess Edward Norton does in the movie. But when
completely different.
when Edward Norton's doing it, it's like he is figuring things out just like normally talking to yourself, how anybody would do.
Yeah.
Like when they're typing on their computer, it's like, oh, wait, let me just do this real quick. You just say stuff like that. Where here, I think you said it's like he's like overperforming
Yeah.
his lines when he's reading or thinking out loud. It's like a little too overdone. Yeah. So the book follows let's see, of the two movies, Red Dragon follows the book more so than
Yeah.
Manhunter,
Yeah.
because Manhunter has a different ending.
Mhm.
They speed along the ending. It's like they give you part of it, and then because Red Dragon the book and Red Dragon the movie sort of have like two endings. You think it's over, and then we find out it's not over. In this one, when you think it's over, it actually is over. They just made the ending that you think happened actually happen, which was interesting. Let's see. I don't know. I think that's it. Brian Cox.
Stephen Lang?
Oh yeah, Stephen Lang is in this. So Stephen Lang plays the character that Philip Seymour Hoffman plays in Red Dragon, and that you thought both did a great job, right?
Yeah.
They both captured the book anyway, the character in the
Yeah.
book. Yeah. So they nailed that one.
And who knew Stephen Lang
Both
ever
times.
looked like that?
Yeah, and Stephen Lang looks like a total nerd, like a total dork. It's very weird. Like we know him from Avatar and like the Don't Breathe movies, but here he's just like, I don't know, Ducky or Duck or I can't remember his name from Pretty in Pink. It's so,
Ducky,
is it Ducky? Yeah, Ducky from Pretty in Pink. It's so weird. But yeah, both Philip Seymour Hoffman and Stephen Lang sort of nailed that character based off of what my wife says, because I haven't read the book. But Brian Cox as Hannibal Lecter, I definitely prefer
Yeah, he was kind of
Anthony
bland.
Hopkins. Yeah, he was bland and a little too casual.
Yeah.
I like the aristocratic vibe that Anthony Hopkins gives out, and
He's so much more like menacing.
menacing, proper, manners, has great manners.
And you believe that he's like the most intelligent person
Yeah.
you've ever met.
Yes, you believe his intelligence. Here, you're told about the intelligence.
Yeah.
You see him work out some sort of, I don't know, trick on a rotary phone, which I guess is a display of intelligence, but it doesn't really come across so much in his character and his casualness. I don't like the way he just, like, he lounges around, where Hannibal Lecter, I just feel like, is always
Yeah.
like very like sitting with great posture, and Brian Cox does not have that. So yeah, Anthony Hopkins definitely the superior
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter by far. And I haven't watched Hannibal. Did you watch any of Hannibal, the show?
A little bit.
Okay, I can't remember that actor's name, but
I can't either offhand.
from what I saw in previews, he looked like he was pretty good. A good Hannibal
Yeah. I
in
guess.
advertising.
Totally different, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think even he was probably better than Brian Cox. I just didn't like Brian Cox's casualness. I don't know. I think that was all. I
The
just
music, the
Oh.
soundtrack was really bad.
yeah, the
Like
soundtrack.
normally I like an 80s soundtrack, but the song choices in this one did not work.
Right. I liked the score because it kind
The
of had a
score-
Twin
yeah.
Peaks vibe.
The score was fine. It was just the
songs,
that they
yeah.
chose were not working.
Right. And they have Inagata Davida in it by Iron Butterfly, and I don't know, it was just like I like that song a lot, but it just seemed odd here.
Yeah.
It didn't work. And then when was the other one? There was like a song
There were two
being
other
played.
ones that really stood out to me in a bad way.
Yeah.
I can't even remember now, but
Right. It was just whenever they put an actual song in the movie, it was odd. Only Inagata Davida is diegetic to the movie, but the other two were used to score the film, and I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
Felt out of place. Felt very awkward. But the score, the actual score, was good. I liked
Yeah.
that. That was cool.
yeah.
Good 80s techno type stuff.
Oh, there
Techno,
was that,
electronic.
That like glaring mistake in the grocery store.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's a scene in a grocery store where they just like, it's a conversation between the
Will and his
detective and his son, and the background changes dramatically. Like it's almost like they're in different aisles. One scene, there's cereal behind them. In the next scene,
It's not even. It's the same scene. It's just one shot.
or
to the
shot,
next.
yeah, it's the same shot or same scene, but the shots as they change, they have different food products
But
behind
they're
them.
not moving.
Yeah, they're not moving at all. They're just standing still. So you see them in front of like
Cereal.
Cereal.
And then corn.
and then it was
and
corn,
Coffee.
and then coffee, and then there was like carnation
Milk.
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Like it would just like switch on you, and it was so bad. There was a lot of bad editing in the movie, even more than that. Yeah, but there were a lot of like jump cuts to like shorten things and make falls happen faster, and it was kind of odd slow motion moments that were used for dramatic effect, but poorly. So, yeah. I don't know. I think that's it. Not that big of a fan.
No.
I'd rather watch the Brett Ratner one, which is weird to say that I'd rather watch a Brett Ratner movie over a Michael Mann movie. Anyway, that's our review of Manhunter. Thank you so much for watching our day of Halloween, the trick-or-treating, and this review. And perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.